Well, collected, Wendy Joy, love, light, and positivity. I wanted to remind you that your spirit team is guiding you, encouraging you, and presenting different signs and synchronicities and symbols along your journey so that you too get the confirmations that you are certainly never alone and that you are being divinely guided and that what your intuition is telling you is providing you the best road for you to travel. Now, I know that this is true because this is what they're doing for me. And I also know that when you're traveling your road and you're on your ascension journey, that there are other or more advanced, evolved, if you will, trials or tribulations that could definitely, come your way. And they could feel overpowering at first glance. But when you look at them, when you really assess what that distraction or that challenge is, then it becomes easier to navigate through. And I know this too, because I don't look at diversity as a wall that stops me. I always look for another route. And I'm not looking to get away from or get over on, but to blindly walk through that diversity. And usually that's the route that I take, where I don't walk around it, I don't go over it, I don't go under it, I go through it straight on. And one of the diversities that I'm dealing with on an advanced evolution stage, we'll say, is being able to see what I read clearly and be able to input it in proper speech and diction so that everything sounds as I portray it to be, with the highs and lows and the excitement and the suspense, And I'm really good at doing that when I'm flowing. But when I'm reading, it's not so easy because then you have to read every word the way it's written, even if I wrote it. I don't know how many other people may have issues or if you're getting over a blind stage. The parasites that consumed me started eating my sight and popping holes in it and filling it with haze and whatever. All I know is that all I was able to see was a cloud out of one eye. But I'm able to see shapes and figures, and it's not so cloudy like a big blur. It's a smaller blur where the outsides are becoming clearer, but the inside still remains a little bit difficult to navigate through. And I've been going through a challenge, right? Battling a challenge with determination, motivation, and, perseverance. And I continually go. I stop and go back and stop and go back because, I don't want to frustrate myself out. And I do need to incorporate balance in order to stay articulating in the manner in which I would like my story to project, right? You have your high points, your low points, and suspense points. And I can do that. It's not an issue. But what I'm facing is reading something so tiny. And then even if I put it on my phone and I blow it up, I still have to look close to see it, right? And my nose hits it. And then it goes away. And then I have to go back and find where I left off and then start again. And it's like, ugh. So I think that I might have found a different way in order to combat my issue. still going boldly straight through it and, not giving up, but putting a little bit of imagination into it. So, fingers crossed that this venture is a fruitful one. If not, I will certainly keep chugging away until I'm able to make a perfect display of my story in verbal words for Audible to sell, to show, to give to you to listen, however you want to look at it. I would like very much for my story to be in my words, in my voice, with my diction. Not only because I think that speaking clearly and pronouncing words properly is very important, right? But because who better to tell my story than me? So send me lots and lots of positivity and encouragement, motivation, and determination. You can always use more. Never enough. It's just, you can always use more. Always. And with that said, I am sending you love, light, and positivity. Creative imagination in order to combat any trial or tribulation that you may be facing or, going through, or if you've got your own brick wall that tried to drop right in front of you. I am sending you all the encouragement, the strength, and the structure, and the velocity that you need in order to confidently fulfill your goals and reach your destiny, breaking down any barrier that may stand between. And if you need me, do reach out, because I am full of little insights and experiences that have gained traction along my journey and others as well. Because something so simple can be easily given to everyone as a tool that they can use in order to perfect their destiny. And the biggest tool is the ability to trust in yourself, your higher destiny, your spirit team, the divine, and all the light, pure, high vibrational entities, essences that are out there waiting just to assist. And I put it out there every day, morning and night, and sometimes throughout the day, where every time I move, every step I take, every direction I project, it's fruitful and it's fulfilling and it's filled with abundance and possibilities of positivity. And my sight comes back stronger and stronger every single day. And you cannot rush perfection. You cannot rush divine timing. So as much as I would love to be able to snap my fingers and have my sight fully restored, that's going to come in time. Because anything and everything that is worth having is worth showing that you admire, you protect, you encompass a forward-moving future in a positive upward direction, where everything gets better, brighter, lighter, and higher. And soon you will see that not only are you floating, but you're reaching your stars, touching the clouds, whether that be physically or metaphorically. I know that every day, I know that all of those things and so many more positive outcomes are opening up for me to pick and choose. Because opportunities, lots of them, will come your way. Some of them might have misillusion behind, because just remember that you're always going to be tested. You're always going to need to use your discernment. You're always going to have to put your best foot forward. And you're always going to have to choose to do right by you. And in turn, you would be doing right by everyone that's in your immediate circle and even further out. Because how you respond creates a ripple effect. And we are no longer treading on the negative ripple effect that had once occurred in our past. We are far, far away from that. We are embracing higher ascension and higher consciousness. And we are paving the way for others to follow. And if you need me, I am always available. Because no matter what may be a metaphoric block or deterrent in my life, there is always room for you. Always. Because I know how to, spread my time. I know how to bounce from one to the other and collectively not lose my place in line. I've mastered those things along my journey. And if you would like insight, I will certainly give you everything that I have. And even more as I obtain it. Because learning is a lifelong lesson. And I strive to learn up until the day that I go home. That's going to be a long while. My spirit team told me that I've got a lot of work here to do, that I signed up and my contract isn't even 0.25% filled. My lovely collective, never fret. Don't ever worry. Keep levity and laughter and love very close, because those 3 tools will be lifelong companions. Rely on them. And don't forget to include your inner child in on the laughter. Keeping all of you in one straight functioning line is truly where we're meant to be. When we're completely aligned and our third eye is speaking with the divine, we are practicing what we learn. We are teaching and spreading love and light and endless possibilities. That's only one part of our venture. If you don't know what the rest of your venture is, then by all means reach out, because we could certainly illuminate what it is that you may be looking past. Remember, it's the simplest things. My lovely collective, love, light, positivity, endless possibilities. Blessed be. I love you.